Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Political Brown Kid here, back from yet another unsuccessful weekend of hunting, should I say? Female hunting, relationship hunting, whatever you want to call it. Probably shouldn't say female hunting because that may get me back. I have no idea. This world is so sensitive. But I will say this. I'm just like that one lady on TikTok, the one sister on TikTok that said, where all the women at? I mean, men at? I'm wondering where all the women at. In that video, I'm going to refer back to, let me just get that out the way right now. In the video, it was a TikTok video from a sister, um, and she was basically saying, where are the men at? We just attended this event. I mean, that's the key word I'm emphasizing, event. We just attended this event, and it may have been a singles event. It may have been some type of event. And she's like, and there's no men. There's no men. There's none. I'm going to just speak for myself. I can't speak for all men. So I'm not going to try to speak for all men. So let me just speak for myself. We're not going to attend events. Number one, I don't even know. Like, that was the first time I even thought about to say, man, well, maybe women are at events. But I think women, because women do like getting dressed up, they like throwing up, and they should, because they have a lot of clothes. They want to be able to say, hey, I want to sport off all of my stuff. I want to be able to wear these high heels. I want to be able to wear these dresses and this stuff. So they want to go to these galas and balls and things of that nature. But I'm going to be honest, for me, I'm not into that. I don't really do that. I've kind of, that's a part of my problem too. So it's something that I need to probably work on and, compromise and get myself into is maybe getting me some more dress clothes and starting attending these events. But also, I'm just not into contrived meetups. You're not going to catch me at a speed dating thing. That's not my style. I can't just sit down because it seems forced. I like to do things organically, like, just kind of, we get together, and if I run across you, then hey, how you doing? Boom, boom, and just kind of meet people in a more natural, setting as opposed to being kind of forced together and be like, this is a singles event. You must talk. You must get to know each other, and you must hit the like button or none like, or if she likes you, you can. I'm not into all of that, and so for you to try to get me to number one attend an event, that's going to be a hard sell, and then for it to be a contrived event where men meet women, somewhat like a mixer, it's not going to go off well. So what I try to do, and I'm not having success at what I'm doing either. That's why I say I need to compromise myself, but I think women need to compromise as well. If you're finding that men aren't at your events, it's probably because they're doing what I'm doing. They're just like, well, let me just get dressed, throw my best on, and we trying to take this back to when we was young, and we just going to the mall, we going out in the parks, we just going like we even hitting up like DSW or Walmart, Target. We going to places that y'all like to be, and we looking for y'all. And we're trying to meet y'all in a more natural flow, just catch you on the street when you by yourself. Because once again, like I said, I went out this weekend, and the place that I went to, nice little place, nice little outdoor spot. Weather was nice, and and it's just kind of like it's got like bars and just a nice setting, clubs, restaurants. And I'm not a really bar person, so the bar scene that's the other thing that kind of gets to me. But I can talk about that in a minute. It's just when I was out, I saw one woman by herself. She was dressed up, looking good. She was by herself. And trust me, when you're in your 40s, you have to first wonder maybe she's just by herself because her kids are in the restaurant. So you don't want to kind of approach somebody. And, that's kind of the hard part about dating in your 40s is that you don't know who's married, who got babies, who's with their babies, who's with somebody. You don't know who's taken. But I saw her, I was going to approach her, but then because she was sitting down, but then as I was approaching her, she was sitting down outside. I heard her voice that she was talking on the phone. She was talking to a female because I could hear the female voice, and she's talking to a female on the phone. So, and then another girl passed. She was on the phone. She had her earbuds in, and she's on the phone, and she's just talking, and she was talking about men, like just talking about typically it seemed like that's the only conversation we had about men and women. So she was talking on the phone about men, women, or whatever relationship issue. And so I'm saying that to say this is that number one, when you're out, women, Try to just go out and do regular things. But then also too, if you're out, get off the phone. Just be out and about and put your phone in your purse, put your phone in your pocket, wherever you're gonna put it, and just be out and about and look available. And then I ran into another group of women. It was three sisters. They together, and then they was with a dude. They standing there talking to one dude. I don't know who's with who. So, and number one, I'm done approaching groups of women. I'm done with that. I've gotten shot down enough. I don't need to get shot down in front of a whole group of women. I'm kind of over that. But it's like y'all are just in groups. Y'all bunched up. Y'all bunched up, and then y'all got a dude, which y'all also bunched up, and then it's just kind of confusing. So, but learn to get out. Just go to the mall by yourself and be engaged, or go to, like I said, go if you're in Target and stuff. Just kind of be engaged, or just kind of just be out and about. Just kind of go find like one of these mixed use developments, and just kind of sit outside. I know the weather's getting colder, but throw a jacket on and just kind of sit outside, or just kind of roam around by yourself. Roam, kind of walk and just stroll, but look engaged, because y'all aren't anywhere to be found. Just like the woman on TikTok saying that y'all ain't found where the men at, where are the women at? I'm not hitting on you in the gym. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving off those type of creepy vibes. I'm not doing that. And plus, we're there to work out. But I mean, if you want to come and be on a basketball court, or like if you're not lifting weights, then if you're doing something like an activity like basketball, volleyball, you know, an event in the gym, or maybe. But you women are just nowhere to be found. And I'm assuming that, it's Halloween season's coming up. So maybe there's some Halloween parties. I may try to go to those. I may not. I don't know. But just for the women, learn to get out more. Get out by yourself. Get off of your phone. Look engaged. And just look like you're available. So once again, this is the Political Brown Kid just dropping off this message. I know this is a repeat. I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point in time, but I think it needs to be said. I don't think anybody's listening. But women, please do so, because we're not coming to these formal events, and we're not coming to contrived events to meet people. We're not doing the mixer thing. So once again, this is the Political Brown Kid. Take care.